How's it going, guys? My name is Kyler and welcome to episode 17 of the Crack Pack. So today is going to be very fun because we are going to jump into a mod that I've been waiting to try out for, gosh, it has to be pretty much since the beginning of this series, and even before that in other mod packs that I never tried it out with, and that is the, let me get this right, Modular Force Field System. I always think it's MMFS instead of MFFS. I know that it's a little bit confusing, but I decided to start down here today because I wanted to showcase the new elevator that we have here, and I tried to do this last episode, but as some of you know, we lost about half the video itself because it got corrupted, or I don't know at all. I'm watching it like a hawk right now to make sure that I don't lose the volume, and that's why there's a little bit of a glare on my face, which I really can't prevent unless I'm gonna have it minimized like I had last time, so please forgive me for that. But I stated that I wanted to go ahead and make this whole thing over here, the ladder system, a lot more simpler. Now granted, I can pretty much just go from the house, and if I go all the way down here, I can go back down here. That's pretty fast. But it also adds another thing. I feel like, honestly, this right here, this whole scrolling thing, is longer than this. So we go here, and it's a little bare bones right now. I'll probably fix it up later on and make it look a little bit nicer, but just keep going. There's 1, 2, 3. I wish it could have only been like 1 to go all the way down, but I guess I don't have the configs right or something. Somewhere along the lines of that didn't go right, but I have to go down 3 to get there, and then obviously we go back up top here. So we start here. Now that, I believe, was all corrupted last episode, so I do apologize for that. And also, we have our agenda room, which also got messed up, I know for sure. But I'll get to that in a second, because I did actually go ahead and finish that, so I'll show you that. But I wanted to get all this stuff done, so that's why I kept the agenda here when I made a specific room for it last episode. I just kept them here so that I would get all this stuff done, so there'd be no excuses to leave this up, so that by next episode, we can actually utilize the new room. So, we're going to upgrade the power suit. I've been spending quite a bit of time getting a bunch of copper, a bunch of silver, and just looking up a bunch of the recipes so that I would have the things necessary to make that. I think I have most of it stored away in here, and I think that somewhere or another I put all the copper. It might be inside of here. Yes, I can never say copper right either. I would say copper, like excuse me. So let me go ahead and throw that in there, and I just there we go. Okay, that'll annoy the heck out of me if it's not sitting at the bottom line there. So I want to go ahead and do that. Then, like I said, we're going to try out the force field system, which is really cool, by the way. I've done that a long time ago with, I think Chris did it in our old series, which I had no clue on how to actually utilize this thing, so I had to look it up again, and it's really cool. I didn't even know you could do so many things with it. And then I want to reset the query. I think I'm going to make like 2 or 3 queries just so we can have these things pumping out like mad, but that's if we run out of time. I don't even know if, or excuse me, that's if we do everything else and we still have time. I don't think with the force field system that we'll have enough time, because we're going to have so much fun with that. So before we do any of that, because I know I'm going to forget this, I want to show the agenda room, which it isn't really much just yet, but this right here will pretty much be where all the agenda stuff is stored. Now, I like the way it's made. This actually took some planning out, which I really wish that I did this color scheme in like a bunch of other places, because if I go back up, I don't really know what this room is anymore. First of all, I started off with sandstone, then I went to brick, then I went with a dark, so I've really got to figure out what I'm going to do with this room. I still kind of like this ceiling here, but, I don't know. I kind of like the sandstone stuff also. It's just the side room here that I'm not really sure what I'm doing with. But back to this whole thing here. If you guys didn't catch it last episode, because I can't remember if I explained it as to why, so I do apologize that we're going over this real quick, but this is where I'm going to put everything. That's why I have so many signs in here right now and why it's so big and it's got its own room. Anything I can possibly think of, like, just if I'm doing something during the day, I'm like, oh wait, I want to do that, so I'll just go ahead and throw something up here, like, just make something random. If we're gonna build a shack that's off in the distance to mine somewhere, or like a boat house, or something, which I doubt this will ever get made, but something like that, or if I want to explore a mod that I'll probably forget about, because a thing I like to do a lot is just look through this thing and see, like, oh, what is that? And do something with that, and then try and learn that mod. So if I forget that, that'll be something that will just help me. I feel like the agenda helps out you guys, and it kind of gives you a clear idea as to what's going on, and it almost makes a little bit of sense as to where it's like, okay, I don't know if I should stay to the end of the episode to see if he's going to do something else, but I just feel like it helps out a lot. So I decided to do a whole room to it. Like, what the? There's actually jetpacks? See, I didn't know that. I think I remember hearing something about jetpacks a while ago. That gotta look into that because that's kind of cool. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I believe the power suit doesn't it have like rocket boosters or some type of jetpack? So I don't even think we'll need that. Let me just take a look at that real quick. Shock absorbers. Yeah, jet boots. So I don't know how far those are. I think those are a bit more complicated, but we might be able to make those too. Either way, I'm probably gonna only do a few things with that today, like upgrade the battery and maybe put another thing into it because I want to do the force field. So where do I want to start? I did a lot of preparing for the power suit, and I'm not gonna lie, not much for the force field. I spent about an hour researching it, so yeah, it's pretty late here right now. So I didn't really get to get too many materials for it, but I know that they're very simple. So let me go ahead and get the materials going for the force field, and then we can get the power suit stuff. Sounds good? Alright, so I know we're going to need a lot of steel, and I didn't know this until a while that, until recently, that the steel is made with this, the steel dust, which is actually pretty simple to make, just 2 coal and an iron ingot. So, I have iron cooking up somewhere. Oh, no, that's right. I wanted to bring this iron over to the pulverizer and get that going too. Get some coal over here. Okay, so I can make a bit of this. This actually might be enough. Let me see, where is this at? Let me do this right here. So what was it? 2 and 1. So that would give us 32 there. I don't know. That might not be enough, but I'll go ahead and plop that in there for right now. We'll do that and let it do its thing. But if you guys have never seen the modular force field system, and I don't really know how to explain it other than showing you guys, because it's a little bit harder, and you can also notice that this door is... I right-clicked it with a thing of red dye in my hand, the top part, and then I was like, okay, I gotta match it with the bottom, and I don't know what that door is anymore. It's not even supposed to have the bread texture on it to begin with. It looks so ugly. It literally looks like a Ronald McDonald door. Like, I just noticed that. Why? Why is that a thing? Okay, but I started the gravel walkway, and then I was like, forget that. So I'll figure out what to do with that, but I think I'm going to plop the modular force field somewhere right in the middle of this. I don't think I'm going to do too much measuring, just going to go... probably be like right here. So we'll do that, and we'll come back to that later on. So let me go on over to the pulverizer. Now here's the problem. We don't have... give me a second. Do we have any ender... You know what? Let me do this real quick. I keep on forgetting to do this, and I think this will help us out right now because I want to go over to the pulverizer, but this chunk isn't going to be loaded. So let me make a world anchor, which thankfully I got a bunch of gold. I mean, I think I have even more of it in the pulverizer. I could be wrong, but I got a bunch of it off camera. You need a diamond, I know, and we're gonna need a diamond also for some of the recipes of the force field too. So we'll get to that, and obviously an ender pearl, and I think it's iron too. But let me check up the actual thing of it. Is it world anchor or I think it's world anchor? Yeah, okay. I always get those mixed up. Obsidian, I know I have that somewhere. It must be in here. Please, in here somewhere. I don't want to do too much crafting today because I really want to just do this stuff. Like, I want to get the crafting and then actually explain what I'm going to do with the mod and show you guys because it's a little bit complicated, but after you start realizing how you do it a bit, it's pretty easy, honestly. So, I'm going to go here. There we go. Okay, so I just wanted to get that out of the way because I've literally been trying to do this for like the past 5 episodes with this world anchor over here. Boom, good to go. Nice. So that will keep this stuff smelting here while we're over there. So let's head out over there and see. Now, I do apologize if I slip up more than normal here today. It's just, it always happens when I take a little bit of a break, and I can't really help it too much. I don't know why, but it does. So I want to do that. This windmill is always annoying, too, to come over to. Is that fine? No, that is not fine at all. That is going to run out of power very quickly. Okay. For some reason, I don't think that'll actually start draining it unless it goes down there. So I'm going to need some coal. So now we have 3 world anchors, I think, set up, which is pretty cool because we've got all this stuff going at the same time, and it's going to help us out a lot in the long run with just the time constraints. And I don't know why it just took me until now to get that world anchor up, but thankfully we got enough for that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and throw the ender pearls in there just so I don't use them and forget that I actually need those for crafting recipes later on. Back to the raid. Oh, okay. I wish that there was like an elevator type machine that didn't go up and down but went forward, and we could somehow set up like a thing that would just launch us from all the way back to our house over there. Because granted, it is really easy just to do this like I mentioned earlier, but we gotta scroll down, we gotta click on it. What if I could just go like hit W a bunch? I'm sure there's some mod out there that does that, but let me go ahead and throw about half of that in there so that we keep this going. I just wanted to get a bit more pulverized iron, so we'll let it do its thing there. Now, I'm not sure if when we'll get this set up, but I want to make that automated so where I can just put a chest next to it and have it do its thing, because it's honestly really easy. I just kind of forget how to do it because you have to set up the pipes in the right directions of where the different color holes are. So, we'll have to see. But let's get into the power suit thing real quick so that then we can get into the good stuff. So, go there. I'm going to throw that there. Why do I have so many of these things? Okay, good to go, I think. Throw that in there too. Okay, so I've been wanting to go ahead and make, I believe it's the MV or it's the HV. It's one of the two. MV, there we go. I've been wanting to make this thing. I have everything for it. I just need to go ahead and craft that together real quick. So I guess I put the glass, actually the glass is there, which was a pain and a half to make because you needed like pulverized obsidian. So I had to get my introduction smelter here and hook that up. So that's annoying. That's another one of my tasks too, is to get another steam dynamo up and running so I don't have to interchange them every single time. Actually, this goes in the middle there, and that goes there. That should give us 6. Yes. All right. So this, if you don't know already, is a better battery, and we're going to probably put this just on the helmet so that that will go with the solar generator that we have already on top of it. And I hope that that makes it work a little bit better than just throwing it wherever. It should, hopefully, but we got that there. And actually, hold on. I could throw these on every single one of mine. Let's do that. Okay, so 4. There we go. Oh, wait. I only need it for... I can't remember if the power fist needs one. So I'll make 4 of these. These are actually pretty good too. All right, nice. Now let's go on over to here, and we're gonna plop this stuff down on all of them. So we have, and is it that one? Yes. So install that. So now we have a bit more battery. I'm not really sure as to how to do that. Like, I'm still not really sure about this. So I'll leave it at that for right now. I'm gonna install this battery here. This battery here. Nice. This is actually pretty good. I'm surprised that this worked out this well. So put that one there. And does the power fist have one? Or what is this? Yeah, the power fist. Okay, I actually got that right. Boom. So I'm going to go back. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here by increasing the tiers. Hopefully it's doing better, but I'm sure it will probably come back to bite me. There we go. That's the highest I've ever seen it. 53.1K. Okay. And if I start running around... No! We're like barely going down to... Okay. This is where it gets fun. So we have the sprint... what do you call these? Are they modules? I don't think they're modules. I always forget. Sorry. What are they called? I think... Are they modules? I'm going to get hung up on that. But now, we can just crank all these things up. And I think that's about... Let's see how fast we go down now. Are we still taking a lot of power? A little bit. But a little bit better. Okay, so nice. There we go. So now we can run a bit faster, which, honestly, it's probably not worth the power drain, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, wow, that was a lot faster. Okay, it just kicked in. That's going a lot faster than it was a second ago. Okay, so sweet. That's about all I wanted to do with the power suit today, because I'm not really sure. Let me just take a look. Maybe we'll be able to do something else, but I'm not really sure as to what these other things take. Now, this right here is something I really want to try. Wait, where is it? The auto feeder. That is awesome. It's basically like the Baconator. If you guys ever watched the Mad Pack, that will save me so many times because I forget to eat all the time. But we have to get the motor going, which we might be able to do. I don't know about the circuit. Let me take a look real quick. I didn't want to do this too much, but it might help us out. So, motor. We need this thing again with the glass. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to have the servo already in here. No? Alright. Well, we're going to move on to the module power suits. Excuse me. The module force field. So, we have our steel, which is pretty much the main item that we need for this stuff. And let me make sure I get all of these things because I might be messing up on this a little bit. So please bear with me. I'm going to try my hardest to get this down pat. But the first thing we're going to need is this. Is it the... No, it's this one right here. I don't even know how to say that. Concerca? I don't even know. Pretty much that. So we're going to need that to go with it. These are made with the diamonds and the redstone and the steel itself. And we're going to need to make this also. Now, I didn't plan for this. This was not in the actual recipe that I saw. But I think we have some more of these things. Let me go ahead and see real quick. Either way, we can make some more if we need to. There we go. Okay, sweet. So we have enough for that. I'm not sure if we'll need any more of these enriched... what are they? The enriched alloys. But hopefully not. And I might even have some more in here. Do I? Oh, I do! Okay, this is going good. This is actually going real good. Sweet. So now, we just need to... get this, and then what we're going to get is we're going to get the projector, and I think we're going to need the manipulator. Yes? Yes. Okay. So we're going to need those 3 things to start off right, or is it? It's the capacitor, excuse me. So we're going to need these 3 things to start off, and then we'll go from there. So that's going to need 2 of these. I'm just trying to see if we have enough. That's going to need 2. This. Let me see. We got that one. The projector. All right, so we're going to need, what is that, 6? Okay, so we have just enough right now. We're going to need a bit of diamonds. We actually need quite a few diamonds here. Okay, so let me see how I want to do this. I'm going to click on the focus matrix, which is obviously, as you can tell already, pretty much one of the main things. So I'm going to start plugging this in here. Like, see what I said? I start skipping up on these things. I don't understand. Please, excuse me, because it just always happens when I decide to come back from a few days off, which I do apologize for. So we're going to grab, let's grab 16 of these, just in case. That should be more than enough, but you never know. And either way, I keep on forgetting to uncraft these too, so we might do that later on, because we've got a power suit, for crying out loud. We don't need diamond. Even the best diamond, like, enchanted stuff isn't going to get us better than this right now. So you're probably wondering exactly why we even need this in the first place. Why are we going to make a force field? Well, if you guys have seen the past few episodes, which it hasn't really happened of recently because I've been playing in peaceful, and this is one of the main reasons why, is I just get crowded by all these zombies, like more than normal. It's like, oh, you got a few zombies? Oh, that's not much. It's an insane amount of zombies that just start coming at me for no reason. So I definitely need to get this thing up and running so we can take care of them. Because it's literally like 50 at a time. It is so ridiculous at some points that I'm like, really? Is this happening right now? So let me go ahead and make, I'm gonna throw, where is it at? These. I'm gonna throw these in there, and actually I'm gonna need, hold on, because they won't stack the right way. There we go, and then we can do that. Okay, so sweet. We've got the 3 of those that we need. We can clear that. A little bit of crafting here, but we should be good in a second. Now we can go ahead and I think I put the steel. No, the steel's sitting right there. Okay, good. Put that there. And here's these. So this right here is our main thing that we're going to need to start off with. So I'll explain this once we get out there. Pretty much in the front of the house, I think is where we're going to set everything up at. So I'll say what we're going to do with that in a second. But I just want to get these few things done so we can stop crafting here, because it is boring for me to craft. I'm sure it's really boring for you to watch. I definitely apologize for that. So capacitor, easy enough to make here now that we've got these few things made already. I don't know how I put that last one down. Boom. Put this. The mechanism mod is so overpowered. That's what this little thing is part of. I love that thing. That's also what we're going to power this whole thing with, is one of the wind turbines. We're going to try and use the one that's already out there, but if we don't have enough, I can use one from the quarry, because we've already got like 4 of them sitting over there. And I might have one. Do I have one in here? I think I have one somewhere that's not put up. It might be in the chest. I'm not sure. Maybe I do. Or excuse me, maybe I don't. So I've got that one, that one. What's the last one I'm missing? I think it's the projector. Yes, I do apologize too that you can't see this. I'm trying here. So let's get this one made, and then we should be good. There's this. And boom. So we just need our diamond. Okay. And I do apologize for that. Now we've got it all crafted. Good to go. And that should be everything. Do I have any more Kniss pipes? Okay, I do have some more of these. I'm going to use some of these probably. And also, if you notice that I just threw the cactus, yes, I found a cactus in one of the dungeons in the Twilight Forest. Now, you might not know why that's such a big deal, but we seriously spent a whole episode, I think it was a whole episode and a half, looking for a thing of cactus. Well, I wanted more, but I looked for it, I couldn't find it, so I had to grow them. And it was a pain as you can imagine there. So, let me see what the first one I put down. I got all these. The first one's going to be this one. So, this pretty much will receive the energy, and we can put things in here, but the energy is going to grow. We can put upgrades on it, which are these little things over here. What are some of the ones we can put? Like the scale. So, if we want the scale to be a bit bigger, the speed. If we want it to transfer energy faster, we can do a bunch of things for that. So, for right now, I'm going to just see how it goes, because how do I make these things? Are they annoying to make? Oh, we're going to need a little bit more of these focus things then. Okay, well, I'll figure that out in a bit here. But for right now, I just want to get it up and going. I'm going to do something really cool where I'm going to turn all this stuff to glass. We're going to have a big glass sphere around the house. Or pretty much the whole thing. It's probably going to go all the way up from there to there. And it's going to kill any mob inside that's a hostile. So not like the sheep or something. and it's going to kill any of them that touch it. So it's going to be pretty cool. And let's see here. And it'll also keep them out, too, from even spawning. So I'm trying to think here. The frequency's good. I'm going to put the redstone signal on to begin with. This is where it gets tricky, because I hope we have enough energy to draw this stuff out. I'll have to see here. So I believe it's sitting just like right underneath here. Isn't that? Yes. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to take the cobble one first. I'm not even sure what it requires to hook up. Maybe it will hook up with just cobble, but normally they take wood to hook up to it. Let me see. Oh, it will. Sweet. So I'm waiting to see that go. Look at that. That is so good. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Okay, now that we have that, I want to just go take a look at the machine down here. What is this called? The computer. What is it called? The ME system. Excuse me. I don't know why I got that mixed up for a second. And I just want to see. Ooh, it's actually got to tick down, huh? That scares me a bit. But I'll keep an eye on that. If for some reason we start losing a lot of power, I can always just make another one of the wind turbines, which is very easy to do, considering how overpowered it is. So if that happens, we can start doing that. But for right now, we might be good enough. I'll have to see once we start adding on more things to it and making it consume more power. So we're then going to put down this boxy looking thing here, which is the capacitor. And we're just going to put it right next to it. And you notice right now it's red. Boom, it's blue. That's getting a signal from it. So that right there. Now, I wish I could explain exactly what this thing does. I think it outputs more energy. So this one gets the energy. This one evens the energy out. So there's these different things right here. We'll equalize it between all the machines. If I have more than just these two hooked up, so it will basically equalize between these two right now. But if I hook up another one, it'll equalize all the energy between them. I can change different things, so it can be just distributed to one. It can give it back. It can drain it all into itself. It can fill it, so it can give it back again. But I'm just going to keep it on equal for right now. Now, you notice it's going a lot slower than what it was with this. And that's because it requires the speed upgrade to start transferring it more. So if we need speed, we'll add it in. Right now, I think we should be good. But we'll have to see as we go down the line. So let's see here. I need to put this thing down now. And this is where it gets fun. This is probably my favorite thing out of all of it. So boom. Now, also, I've just noticed I probably should have put this thing underneath it. I'll do that later on so it looks a little bit cleaner. Because this is pretty much supposed to be a walkway here. Like, I wanted to put pools on either side. So I'll have to see what I'm going to do with this. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to move this later on. But for right now, it's good enough. So this is red. Make that blue so that it's getting power. You can see it's now got the power going to it. And let me just take a look. That is at full. I really hope that the ME system is still going, though. That's what's going to scare me. So, from here, this is where we can start doing fun things. So, we're going to get the cube. I'm going to go ahead and make this. Yeah, we are going to need some more focus matrix. So, we're going to have to go back. We're going to use all of our diamonds. Well, not quite all of our diamonds. We got... Actually, I think we have less than a stack now. I must have thrown out a lot of them. So, let's see here. We're going to make some more of these things real quick. So... the steel goes here, redstone, and I'm going to need the diamonds. And then we can start making the rest of it. So, boom. I keep on forgetting I need to throw this into here so it utilizes that. We're just going to take them all. I think we're good for right now. I am going to need, I can't remember if it's the matrix or the manipulator. I think it's the matrix, which will allow me to choose what mob we're going to need. So I'll look into that in a second. Obviously, it's pretty easy to make this, what do you call it? I'll throw that in there. The steel, because we just add the iron and the coal to it. So I'll let that do its thing for now. We're going to go back up here. Actually, hold on. Wait. Don't we have a crafting table up here? I think we do. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to make it a... Do I want to make it a cube? I said I was going to make it a circle. So let me see how I make the circle one real quick. Or the sphere, excuse me. Okay, so it's like that. And with this, it's going to be pretty cool. So I hope that I'm getting this right, because I know this part, but I just really hope that the sphere shows up. So I'm going to put that in there. And let's hope that it starts to make a sphere. So this is what... It's also loud. Jeez, it's louder than what I thought it would be. Jeez. Okay, so... what else do I need for this thing? I'm not really sure what that does. I'm not even going to lie. But let's start by... I think we're going to make some of these scale things. The speed, which we're not going to do right now. Capacity, we're not going to do. Field fusion, what does that do? One of these things, dome module. One of these things is what I'm missing here. The camouflage one, which is going to be really fun. We'll get into that in a second. We don't need any of these things right now. The glow one, I might use that. That will pretty much light up everything. It'll be really cool during the night. I'm just trying to see exactly why it hasn't decided to go ahead and show a spear right now. And I think the reason why is because I don't have a scale put in here yet. So I'm going to make a few of these. We're going to head back over. It'd honestly probably do its justice just to go ahead and make this for right now and plop it down here so we don't have to go back and forth, because I'm sure I'll mess up something during this episode and we'll have to do a cut to figure this out. Hopefully it's not now. Please tell me this works. So if I go and throw all these in, are we going to... Yes, there we go. Nice. Okay. I'm happy that I figured that out. So I'm going to make a decent amount of these. We'll make that many for right now. I would like to make a lot more. How to get to there, though. Uh-oh. Did I lock myself out? I think I locked myself out. How do I get... Can I... Uh-oh. I can't go through it. I may have locked myself out of that. Can I break it in creative? I don't know if you can break it in creative. Let me see here. I can't break it in creative. Oh, no. How do I get back in? Okay. There's got to be a way. Because even the... Oh. Okay. I'm in somehow. Oh. I got in. Okay. Turn this off somehow. Oh, no. Because even the floor is protected, so it's not like I can go underground. What if I stop? I'm gonna have to like stop the flow of energy to it, and that's gonna take for... Oh my gosh. No. Okay. If we lost that, you saw that I crafted that. So let me see. We doing good on the audio? Okay, that hasn't been corrupted yet, thankfully. And yes, we did lose that. So what was that thing called? That was the projector itself. So probably my easiest way is just to go back into here and spawn it, I believe. So it is there. Like I said, you saw me make that. So now we can go ahead and throw in a few more of these things. And do I have the thing for it? The spear? Yes. Okay, so now we can go out. I do apologize for that. But honestly, I didn't expect it to screw up that much. So the spear goes down. I don't know how you would do that if, like, say, if you couldn't go into creative like that. Jeez. Alright, we're going to make this a bit bigger so we don't have that problem. Now you can see it's getting fun. And we're going to make this even bigger so it encases the whole house. And it's going to be a pretty decently sized thing. Now, you see right now it's going really slow. Actually, oh, it's running out of power. Is it running out of power? I think that is. Okay. That's because the speed hasn't kicked in just yet. So, I think I'll need to give it some more speed here. So let me see how I make that. That's actually pretty expensive. Jeez. For at least one of those, that's expensive. So make a few of these. Hopefully this is what we need. For some reason I feel like it's not, but I think we're doing good on this. This is fun. This is why I love doing the series, the modded stuff, is for things like this. So we'll add this in. Now it's giving the speed a bit more. Is it giving away the energy? You can see right now it's just blinking because it's using up all of its energy. I'm gonna go check on the ME system and see if it's okay now. Am I running fast enough? There we go. Go down. Is this doing okay? Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna need another... Yep, okay. We're gonna need another one of these wind turbines. So for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna borrow one from the quarry, because the quarry normally doesn't need this much power. It could honestly probably power itself just off of one of these. But we have 3 right here now. I don't know where the other one went. Where did the other one go? Huh. I'll have to look into that, because I know I had 4 set up here and there was 1 back at home. So somewhere or another I either lost one or it's sitting in a chest. I don't even need to use the waypoint system too. That's awesome. Just run back and forth. Alright, so now we can go back here. I'm gonna just dedicate this one to whoa, that's a weird chunk loading. You see how it's messing up with the chunk loading too? How's the frames go? Oh wow, it's actually getting pretty laggy too, but I think it'll be fine later on. Alright, so put it back up here with this one, and hopefully it powers it correctly. That needs a wooden one, and boom, this is gonna need to go down there so it will connect. Yeah, if this doesn't work, then I won't connect them together, and I'll just put them over there for right now, because I want the ME system to always be at 100 like we have it now. Oh, what the heck? What just happened to my pipe? I had a pipe in my hand, and then I right-clicked the door and I locked. What the heck? Watch. Look at that glitch. I don't have it. That's like another chest. Okay, I'll get that in a second. Sweet. Okay. Nice. I can just make a bunch of those as a chest. It's back. I don't even know. All right, give me this. How is this doing? It is getting pretty laggy though. Okay, nice. Now it's back up to 100. And we'll go back. But I think the only reason why it's getting laggy is because it's blinking. And it's like, it doesn't look like it, but it's making the whole spear over and over. You just can't tell. And the problem is we're going to need a bigger spear in general. So we're going to need some more of these speed things probably. And that's not good right now. Okay, so let me see here. I don't know if I put the speed things here. I think I put them here. I know for this one I put them here. But for this, I think I need to put the speed things here to give it back to that. That's correct. Okay. So, for right now, I'm going to take these out. And I'm going to put it into this one. And yeah, if they stack, it'll still count as 2. It's not like you have to put them across there. That'll start giving it a bit more every update there. But we're going to need even more. So, I'm going to turn this off for right now so we stop the lagginess. So we were at 60. Still kind of laggy. There it goes. It's starting to get up there. Not really. Not like we can get too high here with all the mods we got going. But, so I want to make a few more of these speed things right now. So we're going to put, I guess, just more of these. Is that a tube? Yeah, it's the tube one, which is kind of cool. But I still like the sphere. I think once we get all this stuff going, the sphere one is going to look very cool. Is that, look, you can see it's getting a bit more. How fast is that transferring? I don't know why it says minus. I'm not really sure. Oh, because it's, is it because it's trying to equalize it all? That might be why. I'm not really sure, but put that in there and it'll start giving it more every little update. So we're going to need to, we're going to need to make a lot of these speed things. And unfortunately, they're the more expensive ones because they take 6 of the focus matrix per thing, which is kind of expensive compared to all the other ones. So let me make a few more of these, I guess. I need steel, which I know I put iron in one of these. There we go. Okay, there's gold still hanging around in that one. Jeez. Do we have any more iron around here? That's just silver. Huh. Wait a second. I had a bunch of iron, yes, that we did in the earlier part of the episode here. So let me head back on over to this one. Good to go. And grab all the pulverized iron. I don't think we'll have it all here. Yeah. Wow, just one shy. Okay, sweet. So now we can go back. And we'll let it do its thing here. I really, really wish that there was a what do you call it? A furnace that's like the induction craft one where I can upgrade it and put the, what are they called? Oh my gosh. Just like completely, pretty much just upgrade it to where you can make it go faster. That is so helpful for things like this. But unfortunately, that mod's not in here. That'd probably be one of the mods that I'd love to see added into this, but maybe there's a reason. Maybe it's too overpowered. Maybe it has a conflict with the mods. Maybe you didn't get permission for it. Tons of different things could go with that as to why it's not in here. But I really wish it was. Let's make a few more of these. That's right. I gotta smelt this again. Which somehow I got 53. So there must have been more iron in the thing there. Okay. Boom. And I need to give it more coal. So I guess right now, while we're letting it do its thing here, and I guess we'll throw, maybe not all that. Yeah, maybe not all that, but we'll throw that much in there. So while we're letting it do its thing right here, I want to just go back up and look at a few things over here. So this is still going pretty slow. So that's why we're going to need the speed modules. We could put stacks, so we can put 3 stacks of 64, which is going to be pretty fast here. So photons, 20 point, you can read that right? Yes, okay. Liters increases the speed of the device. So that's just increasing the amount that it outputs. I'm not really sure what these do. I'm not going to lie there. I'm not any sure. I know I've heard of what it does, but I'm not really sure as to what it does right now. That's still doing good. I believe the ME system's still doing good. So adding a second one up there helped out. Now, it's this stability thing, which I knew was going to be a pain, is to getting it ready. And once we can get this up and going, I think we'll be good. Because I know we had trouble with this before. Why is that like that? Huh. I wonder why the lava's like that. Hold on. I'm not sure. No, not this side. Huh. Because I thought there's this upgrade you can get for the, or I guess a module you can get for that force field where it will remove the liquids, but that's a module that isn't by default. And this side has it, but this side doesn't. So I thought maybe it just touched those sides, but I'm not really sure why it has that. All right, and there might be a bit more steel in here. I thought we had some from earlier, just one. Okay, guess it helps. So let's make a few more of these. These matrices are pretty expensive, honestly. Like, in the grand scheme of things, they're pretty expensive to make all these little things here. But we need them, so I guess we have to make them, unfortunately. And I guess they could be more expensive. And diamonds. Make a few more of those. It's just the pain of... Actually, you know what? I'll set this up here. I'll set this up here so I don't have to keep putting them back and forth. Those will actually just stay. Go ahead and grab some more of these. Grab some of that. Grab some of that. Now, we'll put this in here. Boom. Got some more. And I should... No, it's stacked. Okay, good to go. So we'll put that there. There we go with a full 64. It's just smelting so slow. Okay, I don't need any more iron right now. I could take that out. I want to put half a stack of that in there. Gosh. All right, so maybe we'll go... Oh, this is a perfect time. Perfect time to set up the quarry stuff. Okay, so let me see here. Of course, we have to use some diamonds, too, on that. Let's, we're going to need the landmarks. Let's get these going here. I'm just going to put it right where the other quarries have been, just like next to it for right now. Hopefully the rest of this stuff is done by the time we get back, because I really want to just continue on with the force field, but we'd be sitting there picking them out of the furnace for the next 20 minutes. Or maybe not that long, but for quite a while it wouldn't be too fun if we could do something else. So, utilize our time here. And you can see I already took this one out. That's how I got this one for right now. So, I'll probably add in the other two, if not later on in the episode. Before next episode then, if I don't have enough time in this one. Where do I want to put this? I'm going to put it over here, actually. We'll put it, I guess, right here. So, the first one will go... And the loud wind, which I can't really help much. Wait, I wanted that. That'll go there. Go all the way back. Now, where did this one cut off at? I think the first one cut off there, but I'm going to go all the way back to here. And let me see if these two connect. Yeah, see, look, it's too big to connect there. So I got to figure out maybe there. Still too big, jeez. Oh, wait, I know why they're not connecting, because it's not over one. There we go, okay. That still might be too big for the quarry, so I'll have to look into that and see if that's enough. That's funny to see the Stirling engine sitting down there, which used to power all this stuff. And now we've just got this going. So, we'll go over on, I believe it's this one. Yes, okay, so let's just continue. Yes, to like right here. Boom. And now another really cool thing about the module force field, that can be bigger actually. Another cool thing about it is something like the water, like I mentioned earlier. You could set that down really quickly if you had all the stuff for it. And just let it take out all the water, and then you could then go in with the quarry and do things with it so it wouldn't be a pain later on. So let's go out to here. Connects, nice. And that should be good. I'm trying to think. I really hope that that's good enough there. I think I have this set up wrong, but we'll have to see. So if I put it... Yep, it was too big. Quarry is outside of chunk loading boundaries, or too small. 35, 1. Yeah. Alright, so... I know it said too small, but it... Oh, no. Okay. I'm now stuck down here. So let's go back to where it says quarry real quick so we can get that other landmark down. But what the problem is, like I mentioned, I know it says too small, but it's actually just too big. So we're going to move this up a bit more to the other one here. Oh my gosh, I always messed it up. I am at a pretty low amount of health there. Let's go back over once again. And also, I found a castle too. So if we have enough time, I want to go explore that. I don't know, honestly, if we might have enough. I don't know. I really want to figure out this module force field thing. So get this here, and I'm gonna put it here. Hopefully this works. If this doesn't work, then I know of another reason as to why it might not be working, but I think this is the problem here. Please tell me I got it right. Yes! Good to go. Okay, so now you can see it has that outline. I wish I could have gone a bit more farther back because I wanted it to line up with this one, which is going to be a pain if I want to do that next time because then it's going to be a smaller one. It's going to be like a waste of time there, but we should be good. For like the 15th time, I got to go up to this waypoint here. All right, let me just collect this one because I'm very cheap and I like to save the landmarks. Boom, and I probably should take the wool, but we'll save that for right now. We won't have to take all that. And looks good to go. All I got to do now is look at how easy this is. Ready? I'm going to take a few of these so that I can reroute it. Oh my gosh, I would lose that pick. Actually, it seems to go faster with my hands than the actual pickaxe. I should have just done that. Should have just done that, excuse me. So, we've got hopefully enough, maybe not. We'll see. I think I just need to continue. Boom, boom, boom. It's gonna be close. There we go, just enough. Where's that line? Good to go. We can just let it do its thing. Now, the problem is we don't have it all hooked up to chests right now, but for the time being, all it's really gonna be is dirt and cobblestone, which I don't need, so I'll come back later on once it starts getting a little bit lower to where the good stuff is, and I'll set up a few chests to go along with it, but it's going to be a mess when it starts pouring out over there. So now let's head back home, and I'm really enjoying this power suit and how fast you can run with it now. That is awesome. So once I get the flying and just all the other things we can get on it too, like there's things where you can run up hills faster and so many other things, but for right now is it's actually pretty cool either way. So we got all this. Thankfully we had this set up, and good to go. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so let me get a few more redstone, and I guess I can just craft it in here. Let's go there. I don't want to use all of these, so we're going to use that many right now. That was only 10. Oh my gosh, that only made 10 after all that. That was like a stack. Was that almost a stack of redstone? No, that was like half a stack. Okay, so that goes here. That'll start transferring hopefully a bit faster. We're going to try it. So I'll plug that in. You can see it's stable for right now, but that's just because it had a bunch of power. It's going to start using a lot of it. So once we can figure out this whole transferring thing, it seems to be actually holding out for right now. It's hovering over 42, 43. So might be good for right now. So after I get this set up, this little part will make it bigger, which is obviously going to take a bit more energy. But as you can see, it's starting to form into a sphere. And what is so cool about it, infinite energy. So it just stays up. I don't have to worry about babysitting or anything else like that. I know you can do it with solar generators too, or solar panels, which is another, Actually, that'll just go around it. It won't break the crops itself like I just did there. I knew that was going to happen. Gosh dang it. Alright, so let's make it bigger now. So we'll flip the switch, but you can kind of get the gist of this, and we'll camouflage it to all look like glass, so it won't look this ugly to it. Somehow, there's an upgrade too where I gotta figure it out. We used to have it where you just shift and you can go through it, because as you can see right now, you can't go through it at all. But look at that. That is going to be even bigger here in a bit. So I want to get that back, like where the windmills are, too, protected. All right, we're going to, yeah, that is actually nice. So we got enough there right now. Let's keep the scaling going. So we'll go back over here. We'll add in these few. I probably shouldn't have used all those, but we still have more steel and materials downstairs if we need it. Now let's see where this goes. It's still not big enough. I don't think it's big enough still. Is it gonna, oh, maybe? I think it's gonna go like right in between. Oh, maybe not. Is that big enough? It's going to, oh my gosh, this thing is huge. It's probably gonna need more. Yeah, look at it just go. Oh, no. Yeah, it eventually goes down. Look, you can see 36 and it will go to 35. So it's fighting right there, but it's going to need a little bit more speed upgrades. Holy cow. Where does that go out to? That might be good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. That encases the house on this side. Nice. I think that's good right there. Yep, it gets the windmills. Now, does it get the sheep? Does it get the sheep? No, I think it's right in the sheep pen. No! We're going to need like just a few more. Okay. We're very close to it. So just a few more, which you can see this thing is huge. Yes, I love this. This is awesome. Okay, so oh, that stinks too that it's using all that. But that's at least hovering there. So let's use it a little bit. That's the first time I've seen it drop below 30. Still good. Let me look at the ME system. And while we're down there, we're going to make a few more of these matrix too. The ME system is that. Okay, good. That's still at 100%, at least for right now. We'll have to look at it in a little bit once we get a few more of these things going. Boom. I thought we had more of this. Oh, no. Okay, so I thought we had a bit more of that. I have coal in here. Oh my gosh, only 15. No. Do I have more coal? Okay, thankfully I do. Nice. Okay, so let's go here, here. We're gonna get some more of that going. Gosh, we're using like our last amount of coal here. Do I have coal in the furnace to actually smelt it? Thankfully, yes. Let me group that, or split that out of the group. How much in that one? Oh, I don't have much coal as it is. Jeez, I thought I had a lot more of this stuff. Okay, so we'll let it do its thing there. We're so close. I'm just trying to think. We're gonna need a few more matrices for things like this, which is the camouflage thing. So I'll have to do that. I think I should just be able to use just one thing. I know it shows 5 different colors, but I think just one would be good enough there. I could be wrong, but I think that's good enough. And then we'll get into things like anti-hostile mobs, which I think requires it to... I think that's where we're going to need the... It's either the matrix... I think it's the matrix or the biometric identifier. It's one of those two, which I do apologize that you can't see it because of the face cam. But it's one of these two things here. Or the manipulator. I actually didn't... I don't think it's the manipulator, though. So it's one of those two things. I don't know if we'll get to that in this episode because we haven't even figured this out, and I still want to go with the camos. Maybe. I feel like, personally, I'm not going to try and lie. I don't know what one it is, and I don't feel like having to waste all the time in the world for it, so we'll have to see here. But make some more... Oh, wait a second. I'm not even in that one. Here we go. We'll make some more of these. So we seriously need just a few more of this. We're actually really close. We just need that sheep pen. Alright, so diamond. And... Well, we need the sheep pen, and then we also need the speed thing itself. So I have enough redstone. Good to go. Okay, so let's go back up top real quick. So the speed thing, which you can now see it's not giving enough speed, and it's just blinking like it was earlier. So we're going to turn that off. We are going to get the speed stuff a little bit better. Now, we bumped this up quite a bit. So we're going to need to bump up the speed quite a bit, too. Hopefully this is enough. These might be enough. I mean, with 10 modules, we were able to go from, like, the small little thing that was maybe, I think, from, like, this thing here all the way to the back of the house that was still kind of going decent enough. So I think maybe with 2 more of these will be good enough. Hopefully. It's now getting it up there. Here we go. It's going to need another scale thing, too. I want to see... that goes. Like, look at the scale. Look at how much easier. Like, for every one of those, we get 1. But for 6 of those things, we get 1 for the speed thing. Is this enough? Oh, it still cuts off right there. Jeez. I don't know if that actually updated it though to the actual thing. Let's see if it goes here. It's fighting, but it's still going down. No. Okay, it's gonna need more. Just give it some more. Please let this be the one that it needs. I still don't think it'll be enough. Oh no. Alright. Boom. Is that going to be enough? Look at this. That is so cool. And then also, with something like this, if you put the speed in it, it builds it faster. So, there's a lot of different things we can do here. These sheep, I swear. We're so close to it, too. Just trying to see right now. I'm going to need some more of these things if it keeps going. Is it? Yes. Oh, no. Alright, let's see how many more of these speed things we can make, but we're getting pretty low on our resources right now. That stinks. Alright, so it's 13. Alright, that actually ran out of the iron, or the coal to even smelt it, so we'll use that much right now. Got just a bit more. We need the redstone, and thankfully we already have the diamonds on us. Why do I hear lava? Oh wait, we have lava next to us. Never mind, I don't even know anymore. I thought for a second something was burning, or... I'll just... Holy cow, how many... Where did I get all this steel from? Wait, what? Did I have more steel, like, in this? I don't know how I just made this many. How the heck did I... Did I throw the rest of the steel in there? I had 6 steel, so I must have thrown... When did I do that? Okay. So, I guess I... Yes! Okay. Now that we have a lot of this stuff, I don't even know where it came from to begin with, but... That's probably enough right there. Probably enough to keep it stable. Now, I think I'm going to have to click it off. Oh, look at it. Look at it going up. Look at it going up. 15. I can see 16. Yes! Yes! Yes. Okay, so we have that. Now, here's the problem. We're going to have to add on a few more of these. So it might bring it down again. Let me see. Is that going down? It's fighting. It's fighting. I see 24. Is it going up to 25? It's trying. I saw 26. That nice. Okay. Let's see. Now, every single time you add something like make it bigger, it's going to have to redo it here. But is that going to get... Why are the sheep out? How did they get out? What? How did you... Did they jump up on this? I think they jumped up on this because just a second ago... Sheep. Wait, thankfully I have wheat. Is one weakness. Alright, so it's not going to get... Or, excuse me, it's going to cover the back of the sheep pen. Unless I want to add... I could add another one in there. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let me get these other sheep in here before it closes off. Where did the other one go? I had 4 in total. There's only, what, 2 sitting in here? I don't know where the... Oh, the other one's over there. Come on! Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on before it closes. Before it closes. Oh, thank you. In... I don't know where the other one is right now. He's, like, over here. Hello? Up, please? But yeah, that's how they got out, is probably the force field thing when it was rebuilding. Alright. Don't. He's now showing us a tutorial on how to get... Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Let me add in just a few more of these things. And then I think I'm gonna add in a few speed things so that we can make it build faster too. Okay. Scale. Put those in there. That should be it right there. That probably it. I'm gonna go with 100% guarantee. That guarantee though isn't 100% guaranteed, if that makes any sense. But hopefully that worked. So I'll let it rebuild. Obviously we probably have all of our sheep out again, but I'm just gonna go down and grab some more redstone, which I have used quite a bit today. Jeez. All right. Wait, that goes in the middle, not on the outsides. Go like that. This goes here. Okay, just a bit more. And the reason for this one is I want to try and make it build faster. So we've made the speed ones already so that it transfers the energy faster, but now I want to see if we can make it build faster. So this actually might make it rebuild altogether. Oh, gosh, that stinks. But it might be a bit harder to see too, but it should be building faster. How many are out? I see him up there. Just 2. No, yep, those 2 got out. Okay. Please get in. Please get in before it goes. Oh, thank you. And as you can see too, now it encompasses everything. Nice. Alright, so let it do its thing there. Let me just check to see if it's stable. Oh, it's really hard to tell right now. I don't know if it's going down or not. I think it's just hovering. Just enough. Okay, sweet. I'll have to check the ME system here in a little bit too, but that goes pretty far. So once we get the rest of this stuff set up, we're pretty much good to go. We're not going to get attacked by mobs, at least in this circle here. Now, you can make it a square, but I thought the circle would look coolest as once we get it camouflage and everything. So let's get the camouflage going here. I'm not even sure if just one color is going to work. Hopefully, that's normally how most of these recipes go that start blinking with different colors. You can just use one of the walls, and that should work. Like, let's see here. Will it make the camouflage? It does. Sweet. So, we made it just with the brown. So, I took out a thing of glass so that I can show you exactly how we're going to do this. Now, I'm not really sure. I'm trying to think where I put the glass. I think I just put the glass next to it, too. Or does the glass go in there? I think it goes there. And that goes there. Oh, there we go. There we go. So now we look like we're in a glass dome. Now, still, we can't go out of it. And I'm going to have to figure that out in a second. But what I want to do for right now is... Ew, why does that glass look so weird? I want to just make something like this, so it won't destroy it too, because I don't have like an incendiary thing, which is another thing you can upgrade to destroy all the blocks. So if you wanted to, you could pretty much, say you were in a cave, you could make a big spear that came out of the ground like this to destroy all the blocks. That would be kind of cool, but it's not what we're doing right now. Look at this. This is awesome. The FPS is probably almost dead. It's actually doing fine there. Okay, so what to do next? There's a few more things I would like to add. Like I mentioned earlier, the anti-hostile one, which I still don't know if what I'm gonna need for that. So I might hold off on that, and I do apologize. I'm not sure what the rotation one does. I think it just turns it. So if I had a different thing like a pyramid, we could have made a pyramid one. We could have made a coil. Or a cylinder? So we could do different things. But for right now, I'm really enjoying the spear. Excuse me. So let's see here. Shock, like the shock one. Wait, the glow. Let's do the glow. Okay, sweet. So let me go get some glowstone, which I don't know if I have enough. I used a lot of it on that room earlier, but look at this. So Now, if we set up the glow one, it's going to be all lit up. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so let me go to this here, and I wonder if it works into the nether. I don't think it will, but it will be something really cool to see. Yeah, I doubt it will. So, good to go. Yeah, we don't see it in here. Alright, let me put this where it's normally sitting. And let's go grab some glowstone. I think that there's a patch of it over here that I got last time. Yeah, okay. And then now that we have our hammer, pretty easy to get it all. And this one, I just, like I said earlier, I already got a bit of it, and I don't feel like towering up there. So I'm going to go try and find... Oh, wait, here's one right here. Sweet. So it just mines out its 3x1 and breaks like all of it. That's awesome. So we need 9 of these, which we now have enough for. So we're going to go back home, which for some reason the home one doesn't work. It just is broken. So I made another one that just is H so that we can go back. I think I made one too. That W one was supposed to work. That's also broken. So about all my waypoints in the nether are broken. I think we've spent probably a maximum of like 20 minutes in the nether in this whole series, which is kind of weird because we haven't really gone into it, which I'm really surprised of, because normally a nether's where I spend a lot of time. I thought it was still generating, but I think it's just messed up for some reason. Hold on, is it running out of power? No. Okay, now it's running out of power. Gosh dang. And wait, I ran out of all the... When did I run out of all the matrix? No. Oh, I wanted to use the glow one. I didn't... Uh-oh. So it's running out of power very... Oh no, now it's coming back. But when did we run out of the matrices? I thought we had enough of them. Maybe did I throw them in a chest somewhere? I think I did. Hold on. I think I did. When I crafted the camouflage one, I believe I put the rest of these in here. Oh, there's a waste of glass. I didn't make a sound. That was weird. Yes, I did. Okay. What was it we were doing here? We're making this one. So I'm going to put the glass back in there. And let's make that. This gives us 4. Why would you need 4? Oh, maybe it's for the different levels of glow. I only thought there would be 1. Okay, so let's try this out. So maybe we can make it even brighter, like it's almost daytime. Alright, we're going to add that. So, oh, it has to generate it all again. It's going to use so much power doing that, too. I don't really see a difference in the brightness, though. It's kind of hard to tell because they're glass, so you can't really tell if there's much light coming off of it. I don't know. Now, there's another thing we can do, and it'd be pretty hard to do, especially with a size like this, but we could mimic this. How do I do this? We could, like, mimic our house. If we wanted to make another one, like a whole other setup like this, and we could make it indestructible if we wanted to. And by saying that, it wouldn't be like if something blew up, it wouldn't blow up. It would rebuild itself because it would have a copy of it, almost like World Edit. It's so cool how like the things you can do with this. So I'm going to get this all set here. Try and make sure that it's even, which it is going down, unfortunately. I think it's just going down a lot right now because it's building it. I think once it gets set up and it's not building any more of it, which hopefully is before it actually runs out so it doesn't just completely disappear, then it should start going up more and more. It's getting there. Obviously, we need to still do a bit more upgrading to it, but for right now, pretty cool. I know it doesn't really make much sense in terms of the mob stuff right now because we don't have the killing thing, but they're still going to spawn inside of here. But it's worth just taking a look at here right now. And the reason why I put this thing down is just so I can remember where the marker is. Later on, I'll put a door here before I figure out exactly what the module is that lets us go through. I'm sure that speed, capacity, it's one of these. Glow, shock, disintegrate isn't what we want. Anti-personnel. Warm, huh? There's a lot of these things, jeez. Invert, maybe? Inverts the field to use a negative space instead of a positive space. That'll probably fill it instead of having just an outline. That'll fill the whole... Whoa. That might be. Block alter, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to look into it exactly. Array. Repeats the force field pattern. But there we go. I never thought we would have something like this in the world. And the glass does look a little bit different. It's all glitchy, as you can see. It's like blinking, but still looks pretty cool. Obviously, a zombie still spawned in here. And that kills the FPS. Like, wow. Maybe I'll just make it the regular thing. Or if I wanted to, and I don't really want to do it right now because it'll have to regenerate everything, I can make this whole thing dirt. like just easy as can be. It's really cool you can do that, but pretty cool. I didn't think that we would have a whole thing like this set up today, but I'm definitely really enjoying this. So let's get to probably what is my favorite part of the episode, excuse me, which is the lucky blocks. I love this stuff still to this day. It is definitely, I don't know what that's all about with the lava, because that part's going down, but this part is, I gotta look into that. I'm not really sure what's up with that. Hopefully next episode we should get the stuff. Now I can do this. Look at this, I can do this. There we go. So we can utilize the new agenda room next episode. Hopefully I remember that I built this whole thing down here to use that. So let's go ahead and probably just throw those in there for right now. I should probably put them over on the thing, but we're good for right now. Alright, let's put that here. What are they? Droppers? I can never to this day remember. Yes, droppers, not dispensers. 30, which I didn't want to do. That's a lot of gold we just used. That is a lot of gold. Jeez. I definitely didn't want to do that. Gold. Uh-oh. We have 2 gold. Oh, no. I can get more. I can get more, but still, I would have liked to have had some more just for recipes. So I wouldn't... If I forgot to get gold or something, we could have had it there. So... where do I want to go? There was one spot I was trying to think of. Oh, I know where it was. Okay, so let's go into the Twilight Forest. And I was thinking, why not just do it inside the quarry? Which it sounds a little bit stupid, but we've got a big hole there. So if there's like an explosion, pretty much we're already at bedrock for most of these things. I believe some, yeah, not, actually that's still the bedrock, it's just the water. So if the wither comes, obviously that will be a pain, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Is that some diamond up there? I'm not even sure. See, look, there's still a lot of things to mine here, but let's go ahead and place down these 8. Now, unfortunately, we lost the footage from last episode of me actually opening these things up, but I got pretty much junk. So hopefully we get some good things here. Okay, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. I try so hard. Why? Why? Alright, take 2. Take 2. Why? Okay. This thing... Oh, thank you. I can use those. I can definitely use those. We still haven't actually tried to find the ender portal. Every single time I go and try and find an ender portal, I feel like I'm getting desperate to almost doing things. So, I don't know. That might take a while. Mr. Rainbow. These sheep are legendary from the Mad Pack. They blew up so much. Please, get out of the way. Even though you're legendary, please, just move. No, another one? We've been getting a lot of these. I have another beacon at home. I think another nether star too. I keep on holding on to that one for some reason. Please. That pretty much just made it all right there. Oh my gosh, even more ender pearls. Okay, so not really the most useful things, and there's skeletons now. Mr. Rainbow, save me. Are there hearts like in... Oh, I thought their hearts were in different colors too. But either way, thank you so much for watching today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Crack Pack. Also, I hope you enjoyed, or excuse me, I hope you learned something, because I feel like this is probably the most fun thing you can do with the mods, is try something that normally makes no absolute sense. Like this makes... I thought you were a zombie pygmy. Like this is the problem right here. With these zombies that spawn with the armor, we're going to get this problem sorted out. Hopefully next episode. Maybe I'll even do it off camera just because we've worked a lot with this. But we'll get that up and going. I might do it actually on next episode so I can show you guys how to set it up. But yeah, pretty cool. We got this giant dome, which right now, I'm not going to lie, doesn't serve much purpose. But hopefully we'll make it do a lot of things. Now, also, it goes all the way down to bedrock too. So that will help us out. I'm not really sure as to how it looks. Let's go check out actually how it looks at bedrock, but we can try and see here. I'll probably end up dying in the process of checking this because I'll probably mine into like lava or something, but we'll try and go down here. This is where the elevator comes in handy. Now, also, I have to remember sticky keys. I have to hit it very slowly and not spam the shift keys. So let's go, I guess right here. Let's check and see if it's even down here. It might not even show. No! No! Yes! That's great. Okay, that's great. I should just end the episode now. Actually, I don't even see the glass here, but it does protect all the way down to the glass. I knew it was too good. I knew it was too good. I knew it was too good. Okay, I should probably get out of here before we blow up. But thank you so much for watching today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Goodbye.